What is up, everybody? DanDanTheFireman here. We're going to be talking about some idiot-proof steps for safe riding, bruh. If you like this kind of stuff, please click that subscribe button, because I like to talk about a bunch of beginner safety stuff. I like to talk about motorcycle safety while I'm waving my hands around. I know you guys make fun of that, but if you like that, click that subscribe button, guys. All right, like I said, we're going to talk about some idiot-proof steps for safe riding. Now, this is like the beginner's guide to not being an idiot, or what is it called? No, what is it called? It's like that, the idiot's guide, whatever. So you know those books that talk about like the idiot's guide to blah, 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 how to do coding and all that? Well, we're going to go over some really easy things that you should not be doing, and things that you should be doing, all right? So what we're going to be talking about is some of these things that should be common sense. So, let's do it. So you got to follow the traffic laws. Oh, crazy, huh? I'm going 45, it's a 45, I'm following the traffic laws. I'm staying within my lane, I'm not passing anybody within my lane in the state of Arizona. Crazy, huh? Follow the traffic laws. I got one mirror like I'm supposed to have in the state of Arizona. You don't have to have two. You don't even have to wear a helmet in Arizona, but I decided to do it. Make sure you have taillights, all those things. Follow the laws. I made sure my amber LEDs were within the law. If you want to be safe on the bike, you need to have a proper motorcycle and follow the laws. There's a reason why they have all that stuff. So, simple. Follow the laws of the road, follow the laws of motorcycling. You should be pretty good. Now, I mentioned in Arizona you don't have to wear a helmet. If I choose to, that's because that is what I want to do. So always wear a helmet with eye protection. Guys, your brain is one of the most important things out there on your body. It's crazy, huh? Your brain is pretty damn important. I mean, along with some of your vital organs, that's why they're called vital, but definitely wear a helmet, okay? You realize our heads are, you understand, it's crazy. Babies, just those babies, for instance, their heads are too big for their body. We have to grow into our head. Our head is not designed for motorcycle riding. Our head is barely designed for walking. Guys, we have a giant head that if it gets hurt, we're done. So wear a freaking helmet. Ride defensively. This car just pulled out in front of me and to do a left turn. Kind of did it slowly. I was accelerating, but then I also slowed down. This speed limit is 35 here. I'm doing 35 right now. I was doing about 20. I slowed down, waited for them to go. So that's riding defensively. Because if I was riding aggressively, I would have just accelerated like a crazy maniac. Now, defensively right here, I'm moving over to lane position 1 because this guy pulled off. I have no idea what he's going to do. Gave myself a space cushion. Those are all little things that you need to be doing while you're riding. Nearly 2/3 of all motorcycle accidents are caused by a driver violating the rider's right-of-way. That should be quotes. I did a quick read on that. Don't worry about it. I am riding safely, open road, during the middle of the day. Everybody's at work. Anyways, 2/3 of all those accidents are because somebody decided to come into my way. So if they decided to pull out in front of me, that's bad. If the person right there that pulled off to the side decided to come back in the lane without looking, that's bad. And that is 2/3 of all motorcycle accidents. That is what it's caused by. You need to practice your skills, bros. Practice those skills. You need to be practice. You hear MotoJitsu saying that all the freaking time. Practice your skills. I'm out here on the road. I am practicing my middle lane skills, my lane position 2 skills, and I'm practicing moving back and forth. Before the camera was on, oh, here we go. We're going to practice a stopping drill. Every opportunity, every little thing is a good way to practice. I'm down in first gear, holding in the clutch, applying the brakes, stopping, putting my foot down, looking at the mirror. These are all things. I'm doing my search, evaluate, execute. We are practicing. Now, another way that you can practice is go to a parking lot and practice. Practice some drills, practice some things. I have a ton of DDFM training manual exercises out on my website. I also have them here on this YouTube page for absolutely free, but if you want to check out the DDFM website, if you want to check out the manual itself, it makes it super easy. Just take your phone out and you can go practice. I have some video examples and how to set up the courses. It's $5 a month. Patreon. Check it out. Anyways, practice your skills. And if you feel like you don't have any skills to practice, take an MSF rider coach class. Or, I keep saying that. MSF rider class. There we go. I became an MSF rider coach recently, so it's still kind of stuck in my head. But take an MSF rider class. BRC1, BRC2, advanced class, bike bonding class, anything like that. Check them out. Riders on MTC. Heck yeah, boys. Next thing is you can ride sober and awake. The reason why I'm talking a mile a minute is because I just took a caffeine pill before I went out riding. Don't recommend taking caffeine. But you know what? I was a little bit tired. I needed to make a video, so I took a caffeine pill. I'm a little hyper. But I am wide awake. I'm able to focus on the road, focus on talking. Actually, I'm not even focusing on talking. I'm just focusing on the road. Ride sober, though. I mean, a lot of accidents do happen because people are idiots and decide to ride buzzed. They decide to ride tired. Long trip, day after work, commuting home, getting tired. Make sure you're wide awake. You have to be awake. Like I said, you got to be focused on the road. You can't zone in. You can't zone out. You have to zone in while you're riding. You need to be searching, evaluating, executing. You can't be dazed and confused. And it's a great movie, but you can't be doing that while you're out riding. The next thing you should do is wear the appropriate gear. Make sure this thing is still running. Yep. Wear the appropriate gear, bros. If you don't wear the appropriate gear, guess what? If you crash, and when I say if, I mean when you crash, if something happens, you never know, and you don't have the appropriate gear on, you're in deep trouble. If you don't have appropriate helmet, you're gonna probably have a traumatic brain injury. If you don't have appropriate gear with armor in them, you could possibly have broken bones or have some really bad abrasions, which are called road rash, which is actually a burn, and it's gonna rip off your flesh. If you don't have the appropriate gear, wear the gear. I'm wearing full gear right now. I got boots, pants, jacket, gloves, and a helmet. Nice CE rated armor, ECE rated helmet, SNEL rated helmet, and I even have a hoodie underneath, so I actually got double the protection. Another thing you can do though is if you want, you can put some reflective tape on the back of your helmet. Might help you out. But those are some idiot-proof stuff that I wanted to share with you. If you guys want to do some parking lot practice, if you want to take some BRC classes and have me around and teach you and coach you myself, check out Ride Arizona MTC and check out the DDFM training manual on my Patreon. Thank you to all my patrons for making these videos possible and letting me do this full time. Can't believe this is my job, but my job is to make sure you guys are safe. All right. With that said, I hope you guys ride safe, be safe, and I'll be seeing you guys later.